want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
La Grande Invasion happened just a week ago in last episode, and today we have the chance to do it all again. It is the second meeting with the Glasgow Warriors after we pipped them at the post at our house. Now we turn to Murrayfield and start all over again. Bonjour everyone and welcome back along to the Montpellier career mode here on your home of rugby with these two mighty titans of European rugby. Can we call ourselves that? Yes, we are. Go to battle yet again, and these two teams are pretty much unchanged. The only real area we're going to look at is the outside centre position, where Max Malin has had to come in to start for a rare occasion after not impressing too much at the start of the season. The injury to Jovan Rolhak sees him out for another 10 weeks or so before we're going to get more action from the incumbent number 13. The rest of the team, though, unchanged. We still, of course, have the injuries to guys like Heron, Watson and Padavani, who's out for what seems like is going to be a decade. On the other side of things tonight, the home team, the Glasgow Warriors, have changed, well, nothing. Their team is consistent, it is dangerous, and we've seen last episode with a 21-17 win to Montpellier that this Glasgow side know how to play rugby. So let's not mess about, let's get straight into the action. Have a look at the two benches, which haven't changed at all either. We've made a bit of a mix-up in ours with Vincent coming in to replace Malin's on the bench, of course, with Rolhak out of the 23. Plenty of dangerous players we talked about last episode in this Glasgow team, where Glant is one I'm certainly looking out for if he does come on to make an impact later in the game. Right, we are set to go. We're in the blue today because we're in the white, I should say today, because we are away, and it will be the black for the Glasgow Warriors. That's their home kit, so let's see if we can do the double against these Scottish boys as Anthony Bello gets us underway. And a harsh quickly draws around Murrayfield. It's a big start too from the loose head prop Allen. That was a big fend off and a charging run. Demba Bumba and Lewis Rees-Hammett swatted aside like pesky little bugs. Now here is Garado, and it's actually a good chance for us to attack right off the whistle. Montpellier, oh, just about sneaks through. Rees-Hammett was there, Kamada as well. Here's Malins straightening things up. It's a contact he's got. It's right there, waiting for it. McDermott again. Capelli! Oh, he's gone straight up the guts. 5 metres, even 4 metres short now. Open side, tail for Vanua. Man, he deserves something from this season. He won't get it there, but he could get another turnover. It's Wadago, Malins, Bello, out to Mapimpi. Count it, that's a big try. Oh, there's a big oohs and ahs from the crowd already tonight as Montpellier cross through the enigmatic Marcazula Mapimpi on the left wing. Big turnover there from Allen. No, there was Allen for charge. It was actually turnover before that. And then Wadrago got his grabbing mitts on the ball. And it was a case of hands and the ball going through them, catching, passing, drawing the defenders. And Marcazola, the finisher. We know he does that so well. And a simple little squirt in the corner. We've got ourselves the first 5-pointer of the night. Let's try to make that into a 7 if we can. And of course, we know the man on the tee here, Anthony Bello, does make very few mistakes. And that, my friends, is another 2 points. Anthony Bello on the board, and heavily involved already. Well, started off so promising too for Glasgow, with Allen, who lost the ball in that second phase. He started them off very well, the big run down the touchline, but bumbled into touch. And Montpellier from there just took over. Here is Kamada, back to Waitarago, great defence. That is good there from the Glasgow Warriors. We'll fire it back to Bello, and we'll look for the safety of touch here. Over the head of Prothero. No, we've not done it. It's gone straight to the fullback. Mapimpi comes thundering up. That is a great chase on Horn. Quickly recycled though. It goes out to Ash. trying to steal the ball. Wilson this time turns it back in field, and again it's Horn taking on defenders. The scrum half, always capable. Swinson going nowhere there. Chance for a turnover for Montpellier, but it's stifled by some good counter-rucking by the Glasgow Warriors. His prop throw again. Up from fullback, making another hit up. Horn back inside to Ferguson. Oh, 3 defenders struck the side. Now they're looking dangerous. Montpellier don't want to tackle because everyone has struck the side. Xander Ferguson this time. There are so many white jumpers there. Just a couple in black. Enough to secure the ball. What a ball inside! Oh, what a wasted chance. That was immaculate rugby. Botier goes away to Malins. And with the slide brings in his back, he's kicked this in. Bello was giving a good chase. He's overtaken Brown. It's on for all here as they canter into the 22. Great cover defence in the back there from Johnny Gray of all people. Surely this is going to be a turnover, isn't it, for Montpellier? Oh, we were there so quickly. Now they're going to work it back and then knocked it on. Big opportunity now for Malins. Squirts it out to Bumper. Lamarpe picks it up. Bello back to Mpimpi. Where do we go from here? Mpimpi tripped. Mpimpi up. Mpimpi tripped again. And he loses the ball as well. 2 defenders come forward, driving.
Bind.
Gray into the end goal.
Set.
And I tell you what, Makazula deserves to. Let's get ourselves another one. Here's Kamara. Big run from the number 8. All turned over. Beautiful work there from the Glasgow Warriors. Until it, of course, got to the hands of Tommy Seymour, who spills his beans. And another wasted chance by the Glasgow side. Big play there. Johnny Gray, he's been in everything. Reece Sammett hit the ball off his shoulder, it looked like there. Hit him right in the midriff. He's carrying the ball forward. McDermott in his forward pack will get another chance to work something out from the scrum. Right, let's get something fancy going on here. It will be a set play to Malins. Malins running a nice little angle here, shrugging aside defenders. Falls for Lamarpe, gives to Mpimpi! And the king again! Dots down for number 2. A little bit slow, a little bit broken by Montpellier there, but when you get in the hands of Marcazola with an open try line, well, you're almost guaranteed to grab yourself a 5-pointer. Malin's got it deep, but I'm not sure he really knew what to do with it. He did very well to take out 3 defenders. A couple of defenders came across in the shape of Hastings, who took out Lamarpe, who picked up the loose carry. But in the end, it was always going towards Marcazola Mpimpi, who stayed wide, didn't get drawn into the fiascos, and stayed nicely in a position to score the try. 2 for Mpimpi down this left wing, and 2 for Montpellier as well, as they lead now 14 points to 0. Far cry from last episode where we struggled to get into the game tonight. So far, under this murky, cloudy sky, half an hour gone, it is 14 points to 0. Hastings, back underway we go. I think we've played a really good matchup so far. McDermott, oh, he's been smoked, but what a run from Tate into midfield of Jones here in Glasgow. Great turnover from them. Oh, trying to repay the favour there. Too slow on it. Pick and go from Swinson. Inside, looking for the round of Ferguson. Matt Ferguson, incredible last episode. Today, a bit subdued. Johnny Gray, wanting a bit of width on the ball. Gets it out to Hastings, and that is a shocker. McDermott picking up the little toed ball from Hastings. Pretty much just went straight down. And now the ball away to Bello. Sees him just smoke it towards the support staff on the sideline. And I guess that's one way to make sure they're watching the match. Still a big chance here for the Warriors to strike just before halftime. 30 seconds to play. Brown to throw. Oh, stolen. Oh, that sums it up for the Glasgow Warriors tonight so far. Bello puts it into touch, and he sends the 2 teams to halftime. All Montpellier, set-piece domination, open field domination as well. And taking your chances is what it's all about. Glasgow 0, Montpellier 14. And it's been a half that we've seen a team without the ball in the right areas of the field and a team with the ball in the wrong areas of the field. But it is Montpellier that have been happy to attack with any given chances. 4 line breaks are just the 2, and the tackle count surprisingly sits fairly steady at 22-20. It is all to play for though in the second 40 minutes. Glasgow need to get their season underway. They still have not won a match. They sit third, no wins, 1 draw, and of course the 2 losses as well. Tonight, if they stand any chance of progressing in Europe, they need to turn that around. And they need a bit more out of this man. Hastings has been quiet. Matt Fagerson has been fairly quiet as well. Incredible. Last time we met. Oh, what a take there down the right wing from Hughes. But too close to the sideline, and it almost sparked an incredible beginning to the half. Gerardo with a line-out throw. McDermott waits for it. It's a full 7-man option. Goes back to McDermott. He gives to Bello, and Bello smokes it downfield. Chase from Reece Sammett looks offside. Mapimpi's way out of position. It gets through the midfield, and now Kamara's got work to do. As does Reece Sammett. Is now Tommy Seymour. Gets him behind the defence. Takes out the tackle of Botier. They can't bring down the second line. Covering across massive hole in the middle there. Up from fullback. Rothero has been heavily involved tonight already. Right on the 22. Now they need to strike here, Glasgow. If they stand any chance, can we shut them down? Jones, nice little inside ball. Oh, finding it through Wilson! Bomtier goes the wrong way! And Wilson scores one of the tries of the season. Oh, what's going on there? I'm not sure what Botier was doing with the pretty blue boots. Didn't look so good there. Well, this was poor defence. Little inside ball from Hastings. Left McDermott the step. And it was a little change of directions that left Botier just scrambling at nothing. He'd committed to the outside, and it was Wilson who popped that big planted right foot to go right under the sticks. That is a great try for Glasgow. And we talked about it. They needed to score next, and they have done exactly that. Couldn't be better if they tried. 14-7 to score. Montpellier now with work to do as Glasgow claw their way back into the game. Well, big question marks about Botier at the back there. We've seen some comedic fullback work from Vincent Rattis and a couple of episodes ago, but that there from Botier was all eggs in one basket and getting no reward for it whatsoever. That is a great maul from Glasgow as they womble all the way up the field. Tommy Seymour, he's beaten everyone again, and now Bontier's got to hurry. Oh, just about undone again, the fullback. Too much space. Oh, that's an average kick. It wobbles its way towards touch. Reece Sammett always had it covered. And Hastings reluctantly takes a high five from Tommy Seymour, who probably should have been chasing that one a little bit better if he wanted a chance to regather the ball. Grado with the line out now. To the middle they go. Telford Fanua fires it back to Bello, and we're going to play down the other end of the field, please. Bello kicks towards right on halfway. I think that one landed. Takes a little nudge from the fly half, and Placines gives it a bit of a thumbs up for effort as well. Brown to drop the line out, and Glasgow have gone very compact. Oh, it's missed everyone. What a shocker. And the King comes away with it. Mapimpi, oh no! No! Not Marcasola! Oh, what a shame. Of all people to go down, the King of Montpellier, Marcasola. Mapimpi, get well soon, my friend. But it's okay, we've got Vincent Rattis to come on. Not a fullback, thankfully.
Crouch.
But no, Mapimpi
Bind.
tonight. That is so bad.
Sit.
2 tries. He was ready to propel us to great things. McDermott puts in. Kamara feeds and runs away to the right-hand side. Great way. Oh, no, from Kamara. Placines was on his outside shoulder, and it just went straight past his nose. He had no idea about it. Well, last time we had a stupid line out for the Glasgow Warriors. Our key man got injured. So they take this one finally, and they swing it out into midfield. Jones does nicely to find it to Hughes. Oh, great little inside ball. Now we've got work to do again from Jones. He dummies, he swings, he plays around with his food before going into touch on the 22. That was dangerous, very dangerous from the Glasgow Warriors. Montpellier not committing, and that almost saved us as our cover defence cornered the run. And here's Bello with plenty of space again to find a kick away. We want them to play down this end of the field. If you're good enough to beat us all the way up, then fair play to you. They've done nicely again. Hugh Jones, turnover Plassans. Bello, Bumba. Tiny little run there from Denver Bumba, but he loses the ball. Johnny Gray does well. Seymour out wide. It's still a chance for Hastings. 1 or 2 to beat. Second wave brings them down. Quickly in there is Brown. Now they look to the right-hand side. Jones again turns it back inside. Ferguson trying to get involved in this game. He's been shut out of it so far. Wilson, the try scorer, eventually takes it to ground. Nice around the corner again. Ferguson, look out! He's getting in the action. This game is getting a bit too tight for my liking. Great tackle on Ferguson. Xander Ferguson this time goes tumbling down. Now the back corner is Tommy Seymour once more. One-on-one with Montpellier, but he's equal to it. Tommy Seymour bundled into touch. Not for the first, second or third time tonight. He's been a bit underdone. Here's Seymour. Not got the chances. We'll take him from them. What he would like. Capelli at the front. McDermott gives to Bello. We really want to get rid of this. And we'll do it through the boot of Ortiz. Lamarpe on the chase as well. This is dangerous with the Raging Bull. Chasing down on Prothero. Great tackle on him. Seymour's involved as well. Now Southie goes back to Seymour. Gray gets involved. And he hits it up through the guts. This is not good for us at all. Deep this time. Prothero up for fullback. Great tackle, Kamada. And it's an injury to Hastings as well. He was just starting to play well. Adam Hastings. And that looks like, is that Rory Jackson coming on? Man, he must be about 106 by now. Adequate replacement though at fly half. Jackson making his way into the game.
Crouch.
And this one, well, it's not over yet. Big points in Europe on offer, and it looked like Montpellier may be running away with a bonus point win, but it's not been the case in the second 40 minutes. The Glasgow Warriors look to even things up for their second draw of the match of the season, I should say. That was a little bit fancy there, the run from Jackson finding Horn, completely cutting it back the other way. Watch out for your toes here, team. It's going to be a wide ball. Another chance for Seymour. If he can beat the one defender covering across, he could be in the money. Reece Sammett, you want to join the ruck? How about no? Still they attack. Well, straight back to where it come from. Nicely, Prothero gets it offload away. And now it's Brown. Brown on the touchline. We've done it. We've saved it. An onslaught from the Glasgow Warriors. Not enough to topple the mighty Montpellier. Oh, that was a scary finish, especially when you see the big hooker Brown trundling down the touchline. Prothero was amazing tonight, but not good enough. Not enough support. Ferguson, Matt Ferguson, just not in the game enough for the Glasgow Warriors, and we didn't see enough from the midfield of Horn and Jones. Unbelievable game though. Seymour had chance after chance, and just not enough from the forwards, I feel, tonight for the Glasgow Warriors. We have done the double, but unconvincing as hell. You can say that for sure. 21-17 last time, 14-7 this time. Both sides concentrating much more on defence. That much was obvious to see. The only try for the home team was from Wilson, and it was a quiet cracker as well. Wrong footing, number of defenders, and then completely bamboozling Montpellier at the back, leaving an easy trot in for the big number 8. Hastings converted before going off injured later on in the second half. But for Montpellier, it was all the opening, 20-30 minutes of this matchup. 2 tries to the injured king, Makazula Mapipi. And of course 2 conversions for Anthony Bello. Hopefully the king's not out for too long. Well, this tells the tale. We were up with it fairly even on possession and territory in the first 40 minutes, but man, blown out of the park by the Glasgow Warriors, who, if they were able to take their chances like they did in game 1, should have won this matchup. Both sides, though, had their opportunities. Us in the opening half an hour, Glasgow the rest of the game. In the end, though, defence, 1 out, the very low scorer, 8 line breaks to 7. What a turnaround, considering it was 4-2 at half-time. big half of defence from Montpellier, and a big 4 points to go on our European tally. I'm just about to read the news about our king, Marcazola Mapimpi, and I'm just thinking, has a team ever not qualified for Europe despite winning all of their group stage matches? Because we are treading a very fine line towards that, considering we've won all our games in Europe so far, yet not picking up a bonus point almost makes us sitting ducks to get that terrible second place not qualified. Let's worry about that later, as we've still got 2 games to come in the competition, which we'll have a look at. Marcazola's out for 6 weeks. I can live with that. That's okay. If anything, this is just a wee rest for Marcazola. We're going to put Reece Zammit on the left side instead, and Retiz will come straight back in. Watson due back the same time. Teddy Thomas, yeah, there we go. We still got Teddy Thomas around. He can go back into the reserves and possibly maybe required as well. We'll put Marcazola up top of the trot there. 35 days along with Watson, so we'll get 2 big guys back. International superstars, Hamish Watson. Talk about defence in today's episode. He is a defensive champion. Look at that tackling, 93. Wow, looking forward to getting him back in the side. And of course, Mapimpi in as well for starters. Petavani against Rollhawk are both their position as well, starting. We didn't see too much from Max Maitlands, did we, today? His attacking effort is pretty muted. Lamape was quiet. Wasn't a great game for us on attack, that is for sure. And there's a lot to be done. Bello was probably the best, and all he did was catch and deceive the defence and pass and give it to the king on the outside. Interesting times. We must think, oh, of course, the king is captain. Who's going to take over that? Let's give it to a bit of a veteran, shall we? Lamape, no. Retiz? Oh, Bottier. No, we've got to give it to Bottier. Come on. Do let me know who you think we should give captaincy to. We'll see you in the next episode. Next up, we have Clermont. Now, I'm not sure why I've clicked on their team, because I wanted to click on this. They are top of the table. 44 points. We're on 36. They've lost 1 game all season long. This is going to be tough. We play Clermont next, and then we got La Rochelle before it's back to... No, not back to Europe. It's Lyon. I'm used to seeing Lyon in our European group. So 3 games in the top quartiles before we go back to Ulster, and then Bath. So, big games here, Europe. That's what we're all about. We want to win one of these competitions this season, and I kind of think Europe is that one-off game that you just could lose at any time. If we can wrap that up, and it's going to be a season-long toil before playoffs in the top quartiles. So, a lot of rugby still to be played here, as we are still in December of the 3rd season. And man, still a long way to go in the season, my goodness me. Right, that does do us for today. A bit of a toil of a matchup, defensive masterclass against this very talented Glasgow Warriors side. I'll see you back here next time. It's 1v2, top of the table clash. Montpellier at home versus Clermont. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.